You know, one of the most abused phrases that I hear in the media today, and especially from the left, is separation of church and state, when the vast majority don't even know what separation of church and state really means. That phrase, which came from a letter that Thomas Jefferson wrote to a group of ministers in Danbury, Connecticut. People have got to understand that in our early days of our country, our founding fathers, all of our ancestors came from Europe. There was not freedom of religion in Europe. There was a state church that dictated that everyone had to belong to that church. That's why our Puritan forefathers left England to come to America, because they could not bow the knee to paganism of a state church. And so when the colonies began to be formed, well, people of certain faiths began to flock to certain states, such as Georgia was predominantly Methodist. Maryland was predominantly Catholic. Pennsylvania was predominantly Quaker. And now the Danbury Baptist, Connecticut, is where actually the Anabaptist movement started in America, which gave birth to the Baptist Church. And they were writing Thomas Jefferson, wanting to make sure that the state was not going to come in and dictate and tell the people of Connecticut, you can't belong to the Baptist Church. And Thomas Jefferson assured them that there was a wall of separation between church and state, meaning that the state is not here to impose a particular form of worship or religion or denomination. So that's what all that has to do. And so it gets thrown around, but the whole idea from the left, what they're trying to push is they want separation of God and state. That's really what they're looking for. And as a child of God, we know that that's not right. And we, the church, must stand up, and the church, the voice of the church, must be heard.